would you like to introduce your information here, Twitter and Twitch and all that?
Yes, hello. I am one of your streaming hosts for the night. I am Sarah Aetherschreiber Bloy. You can find me at twitch.tv/Aetherschreiber. That's AETHERSCHREIBER, or on Twitter, spelled the same way.
Yes.
Sweet. Then who wants to go next?
Since we're spelling out usernames, how about me? If you like my idiocy and antics, you can follow KHZHAK on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. My pinned tweet on Twitter links to adult content, so if you don't want that, don't click on those. If you want to see some of the D&D games I'm in, the related channels on YouTube on my channel link to some of the channels where there may be a D&D game I'm involved in, depending if you click the right one. Otherwise, I link to and host everyone else here because when they're streaming content I'm involved in, it's showing up on my channel on Twitch.
Woo! Alright, next.
Well, I'm the only other person here with online profiles for this stuff other than you, so you can find me on Twitch at MadMatt2185. Everywhere else it's either MadMatt or MadMatt Inc. That includes my socials, where you can find me on Twitter and Facebook, and you can also find my channels on YouTube or BitChute.
Sweet.
And tomorrow we'll be back to my single-player game of Star Wars Jedi Knight 2.
Oops, sorry. You can find me on Twitch at Romeo Moon 1. I'm at Twitter, Mystic Tales. I do have control the Facebook Lounge Leads page, and you can also donate to Patreon. And also, I guess that goes to Randy then.
Yeah, you can find me Wednesday nights at 10ish p.m. along with Matt for an Unearthly podcast where we talk about all things Doctor Who, including news, new episodes, old episodes, and spin-offs.
We're starting to run low on those other episodes.
Alright, guys, let's get back to the game here.
So, continuing the epic storyline, we are outside the Haunted Inn in Mirkwood.
Oh, all right, we gotta go inside to pick up chapter 5.
Give me a moment to pull up the epic, would you?
Yep.
There we go.
Chapter 5, Treacherous Lights. Woo!
Yep, I've got that one targeted.
Glowing Sphincter of Doom.
Oh my god, you just got way loud. Holy cow.
Ouch.
Weird.
Like, you all just got, like, super loud all of a sudden on me. That's not helping, Barry.
That's
sorry, I know.
not helpful.
Oh, wow.
I know
There we go.
Windows just had a update, I think.
It's weird that when something goes through
all of my
audio
entire
change.
sound just, like, suddenly got... Oh,
I see
okay, he's up
coins
here.
over all these dudes. Oh, here we go.
He's
Yeah,
up here.
yeah.
Yep.
Did you want to adjust your sound at all, or?
I just did, it's fine.
I was about to say, she just did.
2 of my brothers have up and gone missing in the swamp.
Alright, hold on,
I'll read this guy. Friend, will you help me? You had better, for that is why you're a part of this foolish endeavor, is it not? I would not speak ill of the plans of Bosi and Broga, but Broin has not had the experience of his uncle or his father, has he? Nor that of the Grey Hammer, truth be told. Now, 2 of my brothers have gone missing in the swamp, and if the elves know the difference between treacherous ground and solid footing, they have taken care not to tell us which is which. Find Rosa and Stigger Greyhammer somewhere among the fens of the Drownholt, friend, and find them quickly. There are watery terrors in that place, and no self-respecting dwarf would be pleased to be stuck in such a vile marsh with the only help to be had these Lorien elves.
Well, la-dee-da.
Jeez.
I just read it. It was his words.
Oh man, I just saw Matt leg in the air. Like, you just don't care.
Whoosh! I'm faster than you.
That's okay.
You're lagging.
Wait, how are you so much faster? I'm getting, like, speed from something, and I don't think it's
You're getting
Sarah.
speed from my rush. It's team-based. If you're close enough to me, you get extra speed.
Find the path. No, it's find
No,
the
yeah.
path.
Yeah, it's mine. They're getting mine.
Okay, yeah.
Yours has little green leaves behind. Mine has little yellow leaves behind.
Yeah, I thought we had outrun you, but apparently you're just close enough.
Then, if you're far enough that you're not getting little yellow leaves, you're gonna get yellow-green leaves.
Barry, I think
I
we've
don't
covered
know.
before that it doesn't stack.
Yeah,
they
Whichever
don't
one's the
stack.
strongest is what
Whichever's higher.
goes on.
Yeah.
No,
And
that's what I mean. If you're not getting one of them, you're getting the other.
The bats are large around here.
Oh,
And
hello,
so are
spiders.
the spiders. There we
Tower
go.
stock, couldn't read, he's dead.
Oh, I think we'll find plenty more of those.
Also, other things.
Oh.
goodbye, frame rate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rand's running into space here.
I thought we were gonna. Oh. The rock got in the way, couldn't fight him.
There's a bat.
There's a large bat.
There is?
They're
Oh.
fighting a large bat over here.
Yep.
It is part of a deed, though, isn't it?
Nope, apparently not.
No, otherwise I would have gotten a
Large
tick for that.
I mean, you'll get XP at least. Goodness
Ow.
knows Matt needs XP. Whoa!
If you're not getting XP, that means that you've leveled way too much.
Everything is green to me.
Everything's green to me, too.
Or gray to me, I'm sorry.
Oh.
No, that's a very different color.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still poisoned, jeez.
Don't you have a remove poison ability?
I do, but apparently it's not strong enough or something?
Cat. Cool.
Okay, actually we missed the path down. It's over here.
Yeah, I see the glowing light. The glowing ring.
Wait, what?
A path, a path. I didn't see a path. I have no idea what the
Well-
hell she's talking about.
A fall
And,
path.
apparently I'm not gonna get time to go for it because you're all gonna go
Whee!
away.
What? Ah!
Run, Matt, run! With your tiny
I wasn't
legs.
running, it was literally tossing
Apparently
me!
there is a deed involved in these swamp cats.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, everything's such tall grass.
There he is. Yeah, I have to pull my camera out a bit. Oh, not him.
Wait, where'd he go?
That's
was
part.
an
That's part of the
illusion.
quest. Yeah, that's
Oh.
part of the quest. He's an illusion.
I'm gonna decat this area.
I will
don't
join
be-
you.
Well, don't be catty about it.
You
Oh,
would
really?
make Kevin scream.
You're making those
Yeah,
types of
I was
jokes,
gonna
meow?
say.
Seriously?
You don't need to get your claws out on it.
Found a pool of creeping death.
Pool of creeping death. I want to see
Yeah,
that.
come over here.
Coming.
Push.
You get
Cool.
sap. It drains power, drains run speed, and drains regen.
I'm just gonna run through the water here a few times. Woo! Resisted. Oh, there's stuff over here.
Actually, it is a location we're supposed to find. Who ran off?
I did.
I killed a cat.
We gotta go
No,
south.
like, there's
Yeah,
somebody way
mine
off
is
to our
indicating
north.
south. Mine's
That was
indicating
me. I
south.
killed a cat. You all ran off while I killed a cat.
Marsh focus.
Because Barry was like, hey, look, I found something.
Hey, look, I found something. Oh, hey, there's a sparkly over here.
Yeah, that's for another quest.
Aw. Bummer. Another sparkly over here, too.
Do I get to pick this up or what?
No, there
it's for
isn't
another
anything to
quest.
pick up. It's for another quest.
Okay.
All right.
We just said 3 times.
It shouldn't be
All right,
sparkly
dude,
for
where
me
are
that
you?
if I can't do jack with it.
I keep hearing sounds. I think it's because I changed it to Microsoft, their new headset settings.
I hate
So
this
now
quest
everything's a lot more atmospheric. It's all directionally based now.
much. Yeah.
A lot more immersive, though.
Okay,
Who the
where
heck
is
is
it?
this guy?
Hey, what is this?
Right over here.
Found one that doesn't disappear when you get close?
I'm following where
We're
the ring
under
is.
attack.
Actually, the ring is like right over here
We're under
somewhere.
attack.
Here, you know what? Let me pull up name.
Go, Barry, go.
I'm not seeing anything here, and this is where the marker is leading us.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's several different areas. Like, if you actually look on the map, there's an area that we have to search.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay,
There's
we need to
another one to
go
the
this
north.
way.
I see a
there's
ring.
Swamp
I
cats.
see a
Oh,
ring.
Yep,
And it's not going away.
yet.
Stigger.
Steger. Okay. Oops, you brought a cat along with you.
Ah! Kitty! Bad kitty! Why are you running?
Okay.
Where did he just go?
Somebody clicked on him. The objective got completed.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Did
Yeah,
it?
I clicked on him.
Okay, so we still need to find Rosar.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, great. So you found Stigger, and I don't have that.
Oh!
Then come over to where we're standing, Matt.
I've been trying to. Every other thing is attacking me out here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's lower level. We have to remember that. He's just a baby, Matt.
What
Now,
level
where
is
is
he?
he?
Matt is 65.
Where are you guys? Over here?
There we go.
Matt
I think
is
we're all
only
together
one
now.
level below me and one level above Barry.
I've got
There we go.
something Greyhammer. Sure it's safe.
Yep. So we have to find the other one.
Where are these?
Alright.
These guys are just lost out here, right?
We gotta go north.
Where's the first guy? You said he's here.
Hold your meanderings, assholes!
Alright, it was like somewhere over here.
We
around.
still have, yeah. We have to wait for it to respawn for Matt. I
Oh.
think.
Because I keep trying to look for him, and then people want to run off again.
What
Let
do
me
you
actually
have,
frickin' find him, please.
What do you have under Chapter 5?
Find Rostar, find Stigger.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, he was somewhere around in this area.
He probably
You know
respawns
what?
in a different area.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he respawns someplace else.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah. And of course,
Then,
none of us can see him anymore because we've rescued him.
Yeah, so Matt, you gotta find him.
Who clicked on him?
I was in the middle of a fight
Do
when
you-
somebody else clicked on him.
Yeah, sorry. I thought we were all kind of here.
No,
Or in a
none
general
isn't even on the
vicinity.
map to you guys.
Well, we'll just keep running around killing stuff and getting XP while Matt tries to find it. Oh, what the heck is this?
Oh, shit. I think I might have found something. Finally.
I hear heavy
Okay.
Oh,
breathing.
oh, sure. Sir's gonna
I-
walk up to me, he disappears.
That's an illusion.
No. Yeah, yeah, that's an illusion. I did find Rosar though. I'm just gonna stand by him until you all get
Okay.
here.
Yeah, we're killing swamp cats.
Grats.
Oh, shit.
There we go. I see him.
Yeah, don't
Really?
click on him this time.
I'm fighting a swamp cat. Hold on.
Yeah, I was just about to pull him, and you decided to attack him instead.
No, he attacked me.
Fake Rosar, fake Rosar. So I'm back to square one again.
No, Rosar is over here, where we
Yeah,
are.
you want to find Stigger.
Yes, I'm trying to find either of them, and I have gotten 0.
Rosar is where we are, so we got this locked down.
Flipping cat.
Dog crawlers, jeez. Don't really count for a lead either.
Oh, sure.
Quit telling me Hobnanigans is here. I don't fucking care.
I just declined it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I decline quests and they still keep coming back.
Oh, too far away.
How goes it, Matt?
There we go.
More cats.
Okay, you guys stay here. Nobody click on Rosar. I'm gonna go and see if I can speed up, help speed up Matt a bit.
Ah.
And down this way again.
We're at Vanyan. No, I don't want Lothlorien. I want Southern Markwood. Must be those cats work for Beast Slayer.
Oh, the bog crawlers threaten first. We can just ignore them.
Oh.
Hey, I actually see him.
Ah, thank God, finally.
There we go. Okay,
Got
let's go
him.
find the others then.
Now what's
Over
attacking
this
me?
way.
Oh.
Done fighting. Go
Nope,
north.
come on, cat.
Not to be confused with Battle Cat. Oh man, they were all the way out here. Here they come.
Alright.
Man, they got knocked back.
Okay.
Okay.
Right clicking.
Alright. Advance for me. Did it advance for everybody else?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm going back to the Haunted Inn.
Sweet.
And I'm going to kill every cat I see along the way.
Here, kitty,
Aw,
kitty, kitty.
kitty.
Angry, angry kitties.
Angry cat. You not angry cat.
No pet, I angy.
And Barry just runs right past.
I had auto run going. I was following the ring.
Yeah, that's called being a dick, Barry.
Eh. Thought it was called following the quest ring.
No, you're trying to travel as a group. The group stops to kill a cat and you run past?
How does one get up?
That is the question.
Yeah, the
There is a
path is
path.
like, if I remember, the path is like way over here to the east.
Man, I'm hearing all kinds of little sound.
Cat.
Way up.
Don't know why I bother.
This is not the way
Cat.
up. Yes,
I'm just gonna follow along. You guys can kill it.
Cat.
Kitty.
I'm pretty sure there was another path the opposite direction.
That was the main road, and I'm not sure why we're going this way.
Because Sarah has no
'Cause we
sense of
can't-
direction.
Well, no, because you can't get up the cliff over there. That's one of the annoying things about this area, is that the Drown Hold has, like, one way in.
No, it has two. The other one is you go all the way east until the ridge starts going south, and there's a path a little ways to the south.
Who's kitty? A kitty
Somebody-
is following me? Hi.
Yep.
Aw.
Uh.
Cool. get that one. Oh, you know what? I could have just used my milestone. God dang it.
Yeah, except that would be another dick move.
Yeah.
Some of us are
Hey!
waiting for our milestone to recharge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, you guys don't have milestones?
I do, but I had to use it to get here.
I had to drop milestones in order to
birdie on
get
you.
this milestone.
I'm waiting
the
for it
love
to
in the
put
lounge
milestones on sale again, so I can buy more milestones. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to drop like 20, 30 large just to pick up fucking milestones.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be doing that. You should be saving for glasses so you can actually see what you're doing.
Exactly. I've got...
Hey, look! Enemies.
Yep. I've got about...
Yeah, this is really not the way you wanted to come back.
Oh well.
Wow.
I was
Lots of
following the
enemies.
marker.
Not always the best choice.
And look at all these guys.
Besides,
I'm just gonna go down to the path.
I'm getting progress on a new deed. Fuck you.
Wow, there's all kinds of stuff around here. Holy cow.
Yeah, I saw some bears and ghosts.
Ghosts.
Yeah,
Red. Cool.
I hate it when they go invisible. Show yourself, fucker.
Condemned shade.
Show us a sign that you're here. And while you're at it, how about you just knock Barry on his ass, as usual?
If you could do that when I'm at the Haunted Inn, good for you.
Let's go spook Barry, because he's sitting in the closet without actually keeping
Let's
the
go
door
drag all the enemies
closed.
in front of the elves.
And still made it before Sarah.
No, you didn't.
Ooh.
I was waiting with Barry when you showed up.
No, I saw you pulling up on your
This
horse
place
as I
fills me
showed
with
up.
uneasiness.
Barry's
This
character.
place moving fast.
Trying to get a good angle.
Alright.
There we go. Rosar and Stigga were just here, friend, and they had the strangest stories to tell. Excuse me. Each of them reported seeing familiar faces among the tangled bushes and briars, and hearing voices on the wind. But when they approached, filled with amazement to see lost friends in such a place, there was no sign of anyone. But lo, further ahead, an encouraging wave and a smile. The place fills me with unease, friend. Thank you for rescuing my brothers. Without your aid, I fear there would have been 2 fewer Greyhammers in the world come sundown, if sundown ever truly leaves the grim world. Brian is in the cellar. Tell him my brothers are safe and ask him, too, if the elves have come to an agreement on how to proceed. The sooner we move on from this place, the happier this Greyhammer will be. Continue quest.
Wee. Wee.
Talk
Zwoosh.
to Brian in the cellar.
Spooky cellar.
In the cellar.
Anyone else want to speak for
This
Braun?
waiting wears thin.
Nope.
The elves
Alright,
have still
I can
not
do it.
decided which way to go.
Hello again, friend. This waiting has already begun to wear thin, and my patience has stretched to begin with. The elves have not yet decided which way to go. Perhaps we can help them decide, if anyone can.
Someone must take charge.
The death
or
of
it
the
will
elf
be next
Radir
winter before
has
we
made
advance a single
uncertain the
step.
fate of this journey. Friend, for none of the elves know by which way he planned to bring us in secret to Dol Guldur. Speak with the elves here in the cellar and try to decide on the proper course. Someone must step forward and take charge, or it will be next winter before we advance even a single step. And who knows what will befall Bori in the meantime.
So we gotta talk to these yahoos.
Let us move directly eastward to Dol Guldur by the straightest way.
We cannot wait here for the revelation that may not come. We will never know what road Radir intended for us to take. No, we must decide and decide quickly. The quick road will be the safest road. Let us move directly eastward to Dol Guldur by the straightest way. Radir believed our greatest strength was in secrecy, but the dangerous path through the Drownhold cost him his life. Let us be done with secret ways. The straightest course, like a swift arrow, is the one we should now take if we wish to avoid a similar fate.
Okay.
Alright.
But are you
here's
sure?
one.
Ah,
Ah, a female. Alright.
We should head south through
Sarah,
the
did you want to
stony
read this one, or
reaches
do
of
you want
Tower
me? I
Morvi.
can read
Go for it. Go for it.
Radia brought us into the Drownhold despite the danger for a reason. He must have planned for us to take the southernmost way towards Guldur, and to bring us in secret up to the southern base of the rocky spire upon which the fortress stands. We should therefore head south through the stony reaches of Tower Morvith. That is the way Radir wanted us to go, I'm sure of it. The other members of the company may disagree, but we must at least set out, or his death will have been for naught. Wouldn't he have communicated this with the other elves at least, or with a few
No,
other
he
people?
Dumbledored it.
Yeah.
you would have thought he would have, but no, he didn't.
The enemy would never expect us to take the road through the scuttle
Alright, we've got
I
a
do not
Suri.
know what to do, but I do not know what to do. I believe Radir thought to approach Dol Guldur by the ways least likely to be watched by the forces of the enemy, but our excursion into the Drownhold, I have to believe that Radir knew what he was doing, and that he knew the risks. But still, he took us into the Drownhold. He must have had a good reason. The enemy would never expect us to take the road through the Scuttledells, for that place has a dangerous reputation. That is the path of greatest secrecy, and only through the Scuttledells will we come to Dol Guldur with our prisoner and our presence unannounced.
So 3 different elves, 3 different opinions.
Yep, they will say both no and yes.
I think the other guy's upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just says the Haunted Inn.
Yep.
Such a cozy
This
place.
guy? No. Not this
Um,
guy.
I think he's outside.
At the Haunted Inn, yeah.
Um.
Yep.
There we go.
Ask 3 elves which way is best to take, and you will receive 3 answers, each different.
Yep.
Yep.
Wasn't I voicing this guy too?
I don't know. It's been 2 weeks.
I don't know. Anyone else wanna?
I'll do it. This is as I expected. Ask 3 elves which way is best to take, and you'll receive 3 answers, each different. We have a little time left to waste. I want you to scout these proposed roads by accommodating minstrel and proposed roads by accommodating minstrel and assess the dangers along each. Perhaps that will aid in our decision. Seek the scouts we sent to the Scuttledells, Eminloom, and Tar Mordrith, and question them about the dangers that they have encountered.
Yay!
Okay.
Chapter
So-
6 is a 3-parter.
Basically go
Whee!
everywhere.
Yep.
Check
Here's
everywhere,
your tour of Mirkwood.
because
Pretty
no one
much.
can be decisive to actually ask for information and report back.
Well, the easiest one to get to first is Emidloom, because that's just up the road.
And it's actually the main hub for this area.
Yeah. So let's go.
Whoa, 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 wrong way.
Don't pull off
Yeah.
the cliff.
Whoa,
Follow
I
the
said
path.
whoa, I said whoa.
No, the path went both directions. And then one of them ended in a dead end.
Ended in wee.
Ooh, a little bit of leg. That deer doesn't look like it has any legs. It's a slug deer. Oh, I know it's sideways on a rock.
It's a snake
Rock
deer. Haven't you ever heard of snake deers before?
Snake deers.
North American snakealope.
Fast as fast can be. You can't catch me.
I've been occasionally watching the guy that creates and hosts the live stream show that I watch. That's the insult comedy thing between fantasy characters. He decided to go with a game card motif for this year for the things that go on the show. So we were looking through stuff, and he was looking for essentially public domain photos and stuff. One of them looked like a mixture of a griffin and a rabbit. So I quickly dubbed grab it, and apparently it stuck.
Yeah, now you've given me the mental image of Triumph the Insult Comedy Dog plays D&D. Well, this is a great dungeon for me to poop
whoa.
on.
Man.
That was a spike.
Yeah, that was definitely
All of a sudden, Sarah
spike.
stopped while still moving, then she teleported right ahead of me again. Oh, there it
Everyone's
goes again.
is doing it
Magic
again,
of the ranger.
Zoot.
Magic of the hunter. Magic of the hunter.
No,
Magic
it's the
of
magic of lag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The magic of the
Okay,
server
that is
still
not
staying
the guy we
alive.
Talk to.
Oh, here.
I'm
get
gonna
the,
grab the
Oh,
stable. while we're
wow.
stable.
Yeah, let's grab the stable
Yeah.
quick before the server crashes. Holy jeebus.
Got
I
him.
can't even see the stable guy. Oh, there he is.
What do you need?
Let's see. Where is this dude?
Wow, this place is huge.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is the
this
central
is-
hub.
This is
Yep.
the central hub. This is where you have all your rep vendors.
Where is the guy?
I got something to the northwest.
Actually, here's a good point. Is there actually a waypoint here?
Oh yeah, the guys just as we came in.
Oh, that is the guy we need to talk to. Okay.
Wait, I don't see. Oh, I guess he is.
Yeah.
It's not
Is the
marked
road
very
of the
clearly.
Lion Dream also that of the hidden guard?
Yeah, that's because
Should
these
it
are
be?
like technically side quests, but
Yeah.
the
Side
main
quests
quest is
finish
to
the
do
main
these
quest,
side quests.
yeah.
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 You have come to Ostgalad, friend, where the Golden Host prepares for the next leg of its journey. Is the road of the Maladrim also the road of the hidden god? I do not know if it should be, but if it must, we shall learn at least what dangers lie along it. Travel east of Ostgalad and keep your eyes open for enemies on the road. As the road climbs toward Minas Gil, there are upright stones on one side of the path. Perhaps you can hide behind these stones and learn what the orc presence may be in Emmon Loom.
So, in other words, it's a stealth mission.
Cool.
Oh, great.
Yeah, but
it's gonna be
kind of a-
terrible.
it's kind of a shitty stealth mission.
Yeah, it is kind of a shitty stealth mission, but I'm warning you guys now so that you don't screw it up.
Oh, it's gonna get screwed up anyways
I
because
can
something's
almost
gonna go
guarantee
terribly
that
wrong.
That will happen.
Somebody's not gonna listen or won't catch the fine print somewhere, and it's all gonna go terribly bad.
You mean I can't be on my horse for this?
Okay, so we need to go up around this way. Oh, anybody need a skirmish camp?
Here is the skirmish camp for this area.
I
Yep.
don't
It is
need a
the only
skirmish camp, but
It is the only skirmish camp for this area.
there it
Reminds me I
is.
should be running skirmishes.
You don't necessarily need to. There's a lot of stuff that gets you the skirmish points if you need them.
Alright, where am I here? Okay, so, goblin spy. Hello. I'm just gonna knock you out. Okay, so, the path.
Hang on.
Yeah,
we're
just
done
be a
rolling things.
beeline for Matt.
That's because, yeah. Huh. Alright, so, we are not quite on the path. There we are. So basically, we just need to
Oh!
follow this.
There's a glowy over there. Glowy stone. To our right.
Oh, yeah, there's
this
stones
is,
over there.
this is-
Yeah, that's the stone we need to hide behind.
Oh.
Do we do
so
slash
everybody
hide?
to where I am. No, I
Well,
think
we're-
you click on the stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's one.
Okay.
Then there's another one up
Can they
here.
actually see you?
Yep, there's another one here. I don't think they actually see you.
It's just all kind of a cinematic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out because I'm just gonna stand right where I am.
Okay.
Yeah, let's all just do that. That way we can't blame anyone for destroying the...
Yeah, no, they just walk right past
No. I was gonna say, Barry was just like out in the open and everything.
you. Yeah.
Barry's out there taking a whiz, and they're just not even they're not even noticing.
Orcses. Stupid orcses. Oh. Hello, bird. Right in my face.
Ooh, that got me some good XP, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the next stone.
Another stone.
Oop, there's a thing over here I'm going to take out.
Yeah, I see it.
There.
So this stone, I'm gonna just be over here.
I swear to God, if Bear gets caught.
Barry's just gonna stand out in the...
Barry's taking a
Really?
whiz, and these guys are right there.
Hello, boys! Ah!
See? You fucked it up, Barry.
Barry got caught with his pants down.
Luckily,
You know what?
that doesn't actually
Worth it.
completely mess up the quest.
Yeah.
Got a little
It was an experiment.
a little too arrogant there, Barry.
I mean, okay, so it's not completely poop stuff.
Well, I just have to re-click
Yeah.
this stone and I just do it again. I'll hide behind an upright stone. Here they come. Walking down the street.
Wait, you still have to do it, Matt?
Yeah, the rest of us got it completed.
Well, let's wait for
Nope.
Matt then. Let's just wait for
I
Matt.
told
then.
me I had a 2 out of 3. Now it's completed.
Okay.
Because
And
Barry
Barry
effed
paid
it up
for-
because I was probably close enough to him.
And
Uh-oh.
Barry paid for his hubris.
You know what? Still worth it.
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
mean,
dun,
yeah,
dun,
it
dun,
was
dun.
a successful
Whee!
experiment.
Dun, 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 dun. There is
We know
actually a
something we
failure
didn't
state.
know
Only Barry
before.
would find it.
That's what you do.
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
mean,
dun,
I
dun,
was
dun,
like
dun,
in
dun,
plain
dun,
view,
dun,
but not
dun.
like really hiding behind it. I'm like, okay, what happens if I'm on the path?
You get found by the guards who are coming down the path.
We get found by something. There's an enemy trailing us. Okay. Reputation vendors.
Playing the game of Dungeons and Dragons. What the GM is planning, the picture of Lord of the Rings. What the players are planning, Legend. What the dice have decided, Monty Python, Holy Grail.
Monty Python, the Holy Grail.
Mhm.
Moo.
What is
Where's the
safe for the
hidden guard
Golden
again?
Host is not safe for the errand of the hidden path.
These guys out here in
Oh, okay.
Mirkwood.
I see, friend. It would appear that the orcs are indeed watching the road through Loom very closely. What is safe for the Golden Host, then, is not safe for the errand of the Hidden God. I cannot recommend this way to Kucharon. The Hidden God must find another way to Dol Guldur, a secret way. Passage through Loom is too closely watched. Finish.
So Loom is like the direct path that one else
Mhm.
suggested.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
but they're
clown
expecting
just
the direct
suggested.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. North or south, guys?
South.
Alright.
Is there a teleportation marker here?
Yes, there is
Milestone?
a milestone over here
Where?
Oh,
by
cool.
the stable master.
Oh,
And
here we
actually,
go.
I'm gonna hit it too.
I am going
Because I would
to
rather have it in the
place-
main
I
hub
do
there
have-
rather than just out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Alright, here, let me actually apply that milestone here.
Haunted Inn.
Yeah, rebind over Haunted Inn.
One, 2,
3.
4,
Whee!
and 5.
Onward.
Away! Cats!
Yeah, we are going to run into things that will want to kill us.
So here's a quick question. Is there actually a... Oh, nope, okay. I was gonna say, is there...
we have orcs coming in, so...
Orcs is running.
Filling all the wood.
I do not know if the southern way is
Alright, I
the
can
ideal
read for this
road
one.
for the hidden guard.
There are a number of orc camps in the Tower Morbith. Friend, I do not know if the southern way is the ideal road for the hidden guard to take to Dol Guldur. My friend Malendo headed south to investigate, but he has not returned. If you will travel south and scout the pair of orc forts there, you may find some sign of my friend. If the orc presence is so great as to cause him trouble, it's certainly too dangerous for the hidden guard to bring Mazog this way. It is to be hoped that Malendel Dole is not in Krulagu itself. Krulagu?
Krulagu.
Itself, but you should start your search there in case the worst has happened.
Alright, where are we going?
Are we already in it? That way-ish.
Okay, that way-ish, yeah.
Krulugu.
Krulugu.
What's this
Mr.
about
Wiggle.
Lubu? I didn't know we were playing Dynasty Warriors.
That's what I said.
Actually, the closest thing I got for it is... hold on, I got something in my throat. I got a real Krulugu in there.
Ew. Cool, Dead Slayer.
Oh, there we go.
This place reminds me of Fornos, but with more orc.
Finally, switch to the
places.
south ring. And it's vanishing. Oh, there it is.
Oh, and now we have orcs to fight. Which is why you don't want to be mounted.
Alright.
I was in. There we go.
There's Malendal.
Yep.
Yo.
More orcs are coming up from the south. You must help me.
Have you
Friend,
come from...
have you...
Go ahead.
Have you come from Cruel Lagoon? I went to scout those orc camps, but more orcs came marching out of the east, from Dol Guldur, and I could not rejoin Embrius in the north. I have been resting to regain my power before attempting to make my way there. I am not yet at my full strength, and more orcs are coming from the south. You must help me. Okay, we got fight.
Yeah.
Get shouted at!
More are coming.
You have successfully defended Malendal.
Beep, 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 beep.
Ooh, hey, a name guy. Come here, dude.
Oh wow. This is my stun and everything.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
And running!
Run, Matt, run.
I got a ring on the right.
Yeah, but we're not doing side quests.
Okay.
Live
If you want to do side quests, you come back here on your own time.
Okay.
And you are actually going to want to, so that you can unlock the swift travel.
This way is not safe. The hidden guard must find another route.
Ready.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was reading your.
What?
Oh wait,
thank
never
you.
mind. Sorry.
Thank you for scouting the orc camps of Krulugu, and for coming to the aid of Melendal. Friend, with what you have to say about the orc presence in Tar Morvith, it must be my recommendation to the Hidden Guard that the southern route of Dol Guldur is not safe. Bringing the orc Mazog this way would be ill-advised indeed. They must find some other way to the fortress, a way that preserves the secrecy of their errand. Which one do I want?
And Barry just caught up.
Yay! And level.
I'll get that.
I got a
Alright.
ring to the northeast.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Scuttle Bells.
Yep.
Alright.
And we're gonna run into a lot of things that want to kill us on the way. So you guys just walk right past it while I'm shooting it. Thanks.
It's fine. You're GPS,
That's because
right?
by the time we get off the damn horses,
Except for-
you'll have killed it.
There you go. I just love we shoot it into the ground and then chunks of earth fly up.
I mean, at this point, you pretty much nearly one-shot everything.
Okay, but see, when you guys are on horses, you get ahead of me, and I can't one-shot things for you.
Yeah, that's
And your
true.
point is, that means we actually get to kill
Oh.
something.
Except that you can just keep
Except
running.
you're on your
It's fine.
horses.
Except then we can get off our horses and kill stuff. It's
Wait,
just
Oh,
Hey,
fine.
ew.
You don't
There's
want
something
help the
behind
help of
you.
the hunter. I won't help. The hunter won't help then.
I'll get off my horse. There we go.
And somebody just continued on.
I went through the skirmish camp. There was nothing in the skirmish camp.
We all went through the skirmish camp.
Wait, aren't we?
Then what's taking you so long?
We're fulfilling a deed, apparently.
We were fighting an orc that egged on somebody.
Goblin.
Or I should say-
Spy. Goblin spy.
I should say they were fighting, because obviously you guys don't want my help.
There we go. Should we get on our horses now?
I would recommend against it, but, you know, that's
Okay.
just me.
The Scuttle Bells
I'm going
is...
to cautiously get on my horse. Follow behind.
Scuttledells is full of spiders.
Yeah, it is.
That's why it's
quite-
Scuttles and Citadel.
Yeah.
And they like to hide, too.
Yeah,
Pool of Tranquility. Can I go swimming in there?
you really probably don't want to.
On the other hand, I think there is a Spider Slayer deed, which this place is about perfect for actually.
I am apparently lagged because I am stuck. There we go.
Careful.
Yeah, this is where you want to come for the Spider Slayer deed.
Okay.
He's yellow, he won't egg unless we attack him. Not.
For the crow.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
crow.
I don't
If-
know.
if-
They were egging me earlier.
If
They're
the
still
hit bar
egging
is
me.
yellow, if the hit bar is yellow, they shouldn't egg unless you attack
I
them.
wasn't really looking at its hit bar.
Everyone, break out your bows and shoot. The Dead Grove. Cool.
Oh, something's awfully lively in here. Hi.
Hail and well met. It is good to speak with an ally at last.
There he goes.
Hail and well met indeed, for I have seen naught but spiders and black dogs for 3 days now, and it is good to speak with an ally at last. A great gloom hangs over this corner of the wood, likely emanated from the barrows just to the north of here. No one has tended these barrows for an age, and they are home now to evils only. And the spiders are everywhere. I cannot recommend that the Hidden Guard come this way until we know for sure how deadly the venom of these spiders may be. It seems that the eyes of Dol Guldur are not watching the Scuttledells, but that will be no relief to any of our company who fall to the spiders in the name of secrecy. Take this cloth and use it to gather the venom from slain spiders here in the Scuttledells. I will see how perilous it may be.
Mm.
Alright.
These,
Time to
Huh.
kill some spiders and some dogs just because they're there.
is it just me or are these deer like green? They're green deer.
They're great for me.
No, I mean like their coats are green.
Oh. Are they zombie deer?
Maybe. Some
Green? No, they're grayish. They kind of match with the rest of the
Maybe
There
it's
we
just
go.
the lighting.
Here's
Area.
the spiders.
Cute.
Oh shoot, I attacked the scuttle crow.
That is a fox. Barry is attacking birds.
Oh hey,
I'm tracking things.
man, look at that.
You're off my mini map.
Yeah,
Back here, Barry.
Well, I'm done killing this crow.
yeah, you just missed the first spider.
Alright, you
That
gotta help
was
me
the
get an
second
extra one at
spider.
the end.
What's that?
Gotta help me get an extra one at the end.
Yeah.
No, did Aaron just say second spider? Cause
Yeah, that was the second spider.
Yes.
oh god damn it!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I got none, thanks.
Let's make sure our group is all together now. Yeah.
There's the
one.
weaver.
There
Before anyone says, I did say when you were out of range of me.
Yeah.
Black dog,
we know
black
you were
dog.
hunting. Hey, beast.
Alright,
Beast
Tracking. Tracking. Scuttledells tracking.
Cute.
Alright, that way.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Got it.
One out of 6, alright.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Scuttledell's hunter here. I think
That was
that's the
actually only
spider.
2 out of 6 for me. I'm still at 2 out of 6.
How am I at 4?
I'm at
Uh,
3.
3 out of 6
I'm at
now.
4
Why did
now.
you just kill the fox?
He was attacking the spider!
Aw,
Poor fox.
Foxy Bram.
I mean, fox you for killing the fox.
Yeah.
A fox on you.
Where's
That's
Kevin?
better.
We have enough people and we have enough space for him.
Yes, so we could hear him scream and leave the oh. Kevin can't stand puns whatsoever, no matter how good they are.
Right.
Excellent. That is music to a punster's ears.
Yes, we were doing beer puns last night and he just ah! More bees. What's the matter, Kevin? Is this below you?
Oh yeah, it's not 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
only
got
get
5 out of 6.
6.
Wow, I've actually got 6. Oh, hold on, let me track some more spiders for us.
Yep.
Hunter, there's one.
Some-
This way.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm at 5 of 6. I didn't get one off of that one, so it's not 100%. And I was right in its
Yeah.
face too.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is number 5 for me.
That's 6 for me.
5 out of 6 still for me.
Oop, named dude.
Hey, look.
Ooh, big name dude.
Ooh. Rare elite.
And who decided to go for the crow? Jesus, Barry!
It's okay. He just loves crows.
Those crows aren't even hostile.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
the
know.
fuck's wrong with you?
Doesn't mean we can't be
Oh,
hostile
that,
to it.
That gave me time for
Ooh,
my
spider.
tracking to cool down.
Spider.
Yep.
Never mind, I found one. And use still wasted the tracking on it.
Yeah, well, once I hit it, it
There's-
goes off. Once I click on it on the hot
I'm
bar.
done.
I'm done.
Okay,
Who's
who
not
still
done?
Is everybody done?
I think so.
I guess
Yep.
we're all done. Sweet.
Bring the cloth
Yep.
containing venom.
Yes, that means you're done,
Yep.
Barry.
Yes.
Ooh, I got a mithril flake.
I don't
You know
even
what?
know what
I'm
those are
out now.
used for.
Crafting.
Crafting.
It means Sarah's flaky.
Yeah,
Oh,
a flake for a flake.
So what else is new?
Barry, there's a crow. Don't go after it. There's more crows. Don't go after
Matt,
it.
there's
I
a
know.
fox. Don't go after it.
Yeah.
Hey, I was attacking a spider.
That,
It's not
however,
my
is a
fault the
black
game
dog.
attacked the fox. Who
Oh,
attacked
so we're
them?
leaving
Who
Sarah-
attacked them?
Oh, never mind. She killed it pretty easily.
Yeah.
Wait a
Like,
minute.
guys, we're leaving Sarah behind. Oh,
I don't know. They don't look that green to me.
they look kind of greenish to me.
Nah.
I think you
Green
need to
around
check
the
your tint
gills.
on your computer.
Yeah.
My tint is fine.
There's the path. And Barry's sitting on his deer the entire time.
Instead of killing stuff. Which we mentioned was the definition of being a
Black
dick.
dog.
But Barry doesn't care because he's a dick.
By the time it would
He's
have gotten
just
off my
easily
horse,
distracted.
my
Which
deer
is
or
why the
whatever.
rest of us aren't on one.
Gee, funny. It's like I was saying something like that just a few minutes ago.
Yes. I was funny about that.
I only get on it to catch up with the
Oh,
group.
the irony.
Ah, look at you! Look at that! Is that just a little piece of karma?
It is.
Alright.
So, how did you enjoy
Why
the
didn't you
spider
complain
nibbling on
about
your
it? I
bum?
deserved it.
Let me see. In small quantities, it appears that this venom need not
Let me
be
see
fatal.
the samples of venom you have collected using the cloth I gave you. In such small quantities as you would encounter with a single spider, this venom will make you ill, but should have no lasting effects. Large doses of the venom would be more serious, of course, but I can recommend passage through the scuttledells to the Elves of the Hidden Guard, as long as they can limit exposure to large numbers of these spiders as they pass.
I do not have enough room.
Whew.
I still got a row and a half.
Ah, God dang it, go away.
There's only 2 of these. Yeet.
Actually, is my bind up? Yes, it is. So I can.
Legendary upgrade.
They're turning to Oscalad.
Yeah.
Ah, might as well.
Alright.
Haunted Inn. Where is it?
And then we can just take the stable master back to Haunted Inn.
Yeah.
I'm just following Rand.
I'm just trying to find where I'm supposed to go.
Oh,
Everyone
wait,
just
we're going
teleport.
back to.
Go ahead. There we go.
I could have gone back to the Haunted Inn, but I didn't, because I still have a bind for it. I just followed the crowd.
Bah.
Jays. And
Yeah,
look,
you
there's
could
a
have.
bird chasing Rand.
Yeah, that's because here the crows are hostile. Fucking crows.
Man, you shouldn't have shot Brandon Lee then.
Too soon?
Too
Dark,
soon.
dark, man, dark.
Jeez.
3 of us immediately just go, too soon. Too soon. Meanwhile, there's a bunch
we
of
all
teenagers
just
watching
dated
going,
ourselves.
what? It's Brandon
I'm pretty
Lee,
sure we all
what?
just dated ourselves. We all grew up in the 80s and 90s. Yay.
Yay.
We're all old people.
Speak for yourself, I'm forever young.
Forever young.
Oh,
God, we're
I almost ran
fucking
off
old.
the
I believe two of us literally made a Rod Stewart reference.
Yep. Forever young.
Forever young.
Ah, jeez. Man, I could have been sitting here. my head.
Oh, but you'd miss the pleasant ride through
Yeah.
Mirkwood.
Through the gray and the brown.
Yep.
Wait, how come you guys are still not here yet?
Because it's not swift travel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Opted in. There we go.
Eh.
Where it wasn't swift travel and we had enough of a head start.
No, it's only swift travel if you've done enough quests in Mirkwood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then we had enough of a head start, we were able to stay ahead of them. Because as we know, the regular travel horse is slightly faster.
Yep.
Just not
Alright.
fast enough.
I see. Your information has helped me
Who's
decide what
reading
we must
from?
do.
I think it was Barry.
Actually, it wasn't me.
Oh yeah, it was you.
I've decided that we must do. The path through Tower Morvith would bring us too near the orc camps in that valley, and we are certain the direct way through Emmenloom would, along with the Golden Host will march is already being watched. No, our path lies through the Scuttledales. It will be dangerous, but that will itself serve as a cloak for spying eyes. Speak with Azuriel in the cellar in this inn and tell her I've chosen her suggested path.
Okay.
Step inside and I
you
gotta
must
sell my
choose
shit.
From above, between, below.
Where's a merchant? I need a merchant. Okay, there's one in the corner, thank God.
The great eye sees
I was about to
much,
say, are you
but
kidding me? There's
Morventh
nobody
is
here.
hidden from him.
It's an inn. There better be a fucking merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm
Drop
going to
these
take a moment while
shoes.
we're waiting for him
Drop this
and do
crystal.
the same.
Sell that. Sell that.
How's my inventory looking? Oh, I've still got 3 rows. And I can throw out frickin' lockboxes. Fucking lockboxes.
5 brown Holt compasses.
Yeah, that was a quest reward.
Yeah.
Are greater
Boxes to
essences
buy
worth
a
keeping?
Shit ton of keys.
Not at this level, not really.
No essences at this level are worth keeping.
Okay.
They're
It's
all
been a
garbage.
while, and this seems to be a new upgrade of essence. So okay.
I'm flaky too now, I guess.
Oh yeah, I got a flake too.
Swap to.
We're all a bunch of flakes.
My
That
stuff is
should have been obvious for ages, actually.
Yeah.
Dang nabbit. Alright,
Hey Matt, is this a shield that you might want at all?
Just a moment. Selling. There's still more stuff that needs selling. Okay, actually, I need to double check. Oh, I got a infused adamant. Nice.
Cool.
That was still sitting in my extra storage. Good thing we stopped soon enough. Get rid of that. Okay. A shield.
Tracking.
There's mention of a shield.
I fear we are beset on all
Yeah,
sides.
it was in chat, Matt.
Yeah, in the chat. In the fellowship chat.
Uh.
I might actually have to think about.
Oh, there it
selling
is.
some of this.
Actually, it's a heavy shield I cannot use.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Money it becomes.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, except for a new shiny shield, but it can't be too big.
Yeah.
Apparently, I didn't realize there's actually heavy armor shields.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but really, I think mostly it's only Guardians that can use them.
I forgot
I think
we were
captains
actually
might.
shops.
Yeah, captains sound like they might be able to as well. Anything that would have heavy armor, but yeah. Anyway.
There is one more
Okay, who was
thing.
reading? Was I reading a Surreal?
I was reading for her, I think.
Okay.
I forgot that we actually have access to shops. I'm like, oh yeah.
I know I need to hit the Forge Master on the way out. I just need to reforge. Oh wait, no I don't.
All right. I see, friend. You do not know if I should be I do not know if I should be pleased that our path will bring us into the Scuttle Dells, but my heart tells me this is the way we must go. There was one more thing. I hesitate to mention it, but something has been bothering me for a while now.
You must have noticed the feeling of dread that hangs over Odegaim.
Surely you have noticed the feeling of dread that hangs over portions of Odegaim. I did not think much of it when we arrived, but my unease has grown, and now others are reporting seeing strange specters throughout the town. Can you put my mind at ease, friend? I would ask you to speak with some of the elves throughout Odegaim about the disturbing things they have seen, and to reassure them that they will be well. We cannot tarry here much longer, but I want the nervous Meladrim among us to know that we are safe while we must stay.
So now you get to find out what that dread is all about.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a higher DPS.
Yeah, I need to look through and make
Yes.
sure.
Got a better bow. Can't use that. Okay, and
There.
ooh, applies a title. Sure, I'll hold on to that. And
Yeah,
lock
well,
that.
I actually just
and-
put that title on my weapon because we're going to be going through a place that has a lot of spiders and insects, and it gives you a boost to damage to spiders and insects.
Title.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Apparently,
got
I also had a ring to talk to her for Chapter 7 on Edge.
My services are devoted to the fall of
So
the
I
enemy.
grabbed that quick.
the hell? I thought I grabbed that.
Maybe you did, but I didn't.
No, I didn't. Suddenly I realized I had no thing, and I thought I had hit OK.
Weird.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Hold on, I
just,
got a quick
Just
cell
go down to a Surreal.
At least we caught that before we all ran out at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually
Go,
never
go, go,
applied
go.
one of those.
I'm selling y'all.
Okay, there we go.
So this cloak, I no longer need it. It's a very weak cloak. Make sure everything's repaired. Everything's been repaired. All right.
Oh yeah, fix. I gotta fix. Thanks for reminding
Yeah,
me.
don't forget fixing your gear. This isn't.
Fix all.
I shouldn't need to fix my gear.
Yeah. I mean, I made sure to put the wear and tear thing on.
No, apparently my gear was broken before I did that, but I don't remember how.
So, we doing more, or is that it today?
No, we still got half an hour.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I think we got at least a
I'm
solid
just
half hour yet.
deconstructing stuff.
People are just taking care of things very quick before we move on.
I mean, I told my D&D group I'd be busy till about 10, so...
Yeah. I don't see us staying any later than that, so.
Alright.
Okay. Ready to go whenever you guys are.
Yeah.
Right over here. Hi.
Well, that's one of them.
I have seen ghostly shapes in the half-light, just on the edge of sight.
I'm ready to leave this place. I've only seen ghostly shapes in the half-light, vague images around the corners and among the trees here in Odegaim. You offer comforting words to the nervous elf, and he thanks you for taking the time. Suddenly his eyes widen in alarm. Can you see them wandering to the far side of the bridge? What do they want?
They are here to haunt you.
Yeah.
That's not actually where we need to go.
Yeah, we need to go this
The
way.
other two are down this way.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the way he's talking, you'd think that the game wanted us to go over there.
I mean, maybe eventually, like if you were doing it on your own.
Yeah.
You go over there and kill a bunch of them. All of my friends are on edge, reporting strange visions just
We
on the edge of
cannot
sight.
move on from
We cannot
Odegaim
move
quickly
on
enough for
from
me.
Odegaim quickly enough for me. You reassure her with kind words that she thanks you for taking the time to comfort her.
Alright.
I think maybe we're supposed to talk to these guys first and then go to the guy at the bridge.
Probably.
I cannot shake
Do you
the
sense
feeling
it?
that
I
something
cannot
is
shake the
very
feeling
wrong
that
with
there is
this
something
village.
very wrong happening in the ruins of this village. I was looking out over the waterfall, and a great wave of dread washed over me. I do not know what it was, but it did not linger. You reassure him with comforting words, and he appears to feel better. Yay!
Yay!
Now we got back into it to talk to us.
Them spooks over there.
Spooky.
Oh, in. Okay.
Into the
In
inn.
the inn.
They don't bother telling you it's the cellar now.
Yeah.
Three, 4, 5.
Alright.
There is
This
something
abandoned
about
village
Odegaim
has
that
me on
makes
edge
me uneasy as well.
So I can understand why our friends are nervous. There's something about Odegaim that makes me uneasy.
Now that the decision has been made, my mind is more at ease.
Now the decision has been made, my mind is more at ease. Our path to Dol Guldur will run through the Scuttle Dells, dangerous though it be, for only by that way can our errand remain secret, and secrecy is our greatest weapon. Let me know when you are ready to make the journey, and we will leave for Radlor's, Yorist, the route we have chosen.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
Oh, do we
break
have
the
to-
fellowship.
Citadels
Yeah,
are
break
full
the
of
fellowship.
danger.
Solo
Disband.
quest.
Into the breach!
Going down there now to
Inn
the
Guard
Miracle
must
Television.
brave the dangerous woods and canyons of the Scuttle Dells, home to the Saywithiel,
Oh, this
a
again.
brood of venomous spiders that will brook no intrusion.
Well, 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 I seem to have a deja vu.
Alright. Make them bleed. Just kill them quickly.
That's my choice, too.
Protect me.
Heal myself from the poison. Fine.
Man, those spiders are bigger than they were when we were in the dells.
And yet, not the ugliest spiders in the game.
No. The matter of fact, their pinkish texture kind of makes them a little
They are kind
less
of pleasant.
scuttly to look at.
Oh, hey, get back here.
My preferred skin for monster-sized spider is pinky purple. I think the only time I've shown any of you that is when myself and Aaron one time did some monster play a few years ago.
We saw what?
We did some monster play a few years ago. I think I showed you my
Oh,
spider.
yeah, right.
Man, they just keep coming.
Yeah, this is a long wave.
Alright,
I'm
security
surviving
muzzle
this fine though.
G.
There we go. Are you ready, Double Ugly?
Don't
A
see
few
any
spiders
danger.
don't frighten me. If you're frightened, you can turn around. If I was weak like you, I would not be caught dead out here. Or maybe I would.
Okay. defensive support. Yes. Make haste. Kill everything.
And then talk to Mazog.
Smack him hard.
Beast Slayer complete. Okay, cool. Spiders. Beast
Jesus.
Slayer advanced.
I'm only like halfway through Beast Slayer.
Keep in mind, I was beast slaying back in Lothlorien, but I was very
Different
careful about
zone. Different deeds.
It. Well, not this way, not this way.
Okay, how the heck am I this spider web?
Now we shall stand and fight.
Oh, it's a clicky. Okay, I see.
Went this way. Wait, what is that? What is what?
Spiders, one from each direction. Oh, I hate you. Cool. Down quick. Cure my poison. Don't forget to cure poison, guys.
Poison isn't bothering me.
Webs to the northeast. Okay. I guess I should have probably just gone right to this one. It's right in front of me. There we go.
I've earned a respite.
Talk to Beyond the Webs in the northeast. Okay.
Kill all of them! Yeah, I went to the wrong door.
Oh, don't go that way. Get it.
Bees! Kill the spiders for me, please. Cool. Lots of spiders here. Careful, Matt. Kill them!
Shut up, Mazak.
Alright, cereal.
Some big spiders. An awful lot of them, too.
Yeah.
These are the size of the spiders. I hate to see the size of their flies.
I hate to see the size of the spider that gave birth to these spiders.
Yeah.
Because I know how Lord of the Rings works. When you see a lot of big-ass spiders, there's a fucking huge spider mama.
Yeah, these are the babies.
They return.
Because you know the big spiders are like 20 feet, not counting the legs. And that's the short way.
Yeah, me too.
Northeast.
You click on the web and it opens up for you.
Yeah, it's just another door.
Oh, right.
Here come the spiders.
So many spiders. I'm almost done with the spider slayer, dude.
Nice.
Oh, here comes Mazog. Deeper in.
Ah, there. Now the slowly marching Mazog's being brought in.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the looks of these giant webs around here.
Too far to turn back. Let's go!
This place is definitely not safe. Break free of the binding webs.
Mazog's actually has very heavily
I'm actually
clunking
stuck.
armor.
How do I?
You just have to kind of keep wiggling on the keys. Eventually, it'll let you go.
Yeah, it's a weird lag spike that happens every once in a blue moon.
No, that's actually part of the plot. You're stuck in webs and you have to try and get out.
I can't even wiggle free.
Yeah, no, you just need to keep clicking on your movement buttons. Eventually it will let
really? There we go.
Eventually it lets you go.
Yeah. This way. I think we also had to wait for the other NPCs to disappear. Apparently someone had it. Oh.
Mazog!
Oh. Where has he gone?
He's making trouble.
And his cereal's gone with him.
And the spiders are going after her.
Yeah.
Just have to keep clicking on the movement buttons until it's go. There it goes.
Yep, there we go.
Boost morale and power.
There's
Onward.
a spider on top of a rock. Thought it was gonna attack me, but it didn't. Come on. Man, look at all them.
Oh, I think we're gonna lose another one of the Duke hosted stupid.
Oh, not Cereal. I was voicing her.
You voice someone else.
We can barely remember who we're voicing from week to week anyway.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. Somebody should make a list.
That's like effort and stuff.
Oh, good. Are we gonna lose everybody?
Nah. So yes, if you're listening to this and there's
Oh
anyone
my god.
you really like doing a voice of any particular character, make sure to let us know so that person can voice that character for you more often.
It's like
next
Game
Or
of
time.
don't. That's
Thrones.
fine.
It's like Game of Thrones. We'll get attached to the character and then they'll die.
Yep.
Lord of the
Man,
Rings
this thing is
Online Epic Quest
massive.
line as written by George R.R. Martin.
That
Damn
just
it, wrong R.R.
just leads me back to that ERB with the both of them.
I've met George R. Martin. He likes cheese.
That does not surprise me.
Oh my god! Spider-Man fighting starting to walk away!
Okay, I take back that the pinkness of the spiders made them a little less uncomforting. The big one is really nasty looking.
Yeah, it is.
You've reached the final boss.
Yeah, I just got to the final of that one, so I'm pretty sure I've got waves. Oh, never mind. No, it goes right into the boss fight. I'm sorry.
Get
I will
killed,
take that
punk.
back. Oh, but you didn't like that, did you? Now have my bees.
Ew. Have all my bees. What?
Bees! My
if only
kobold
the
can. By the
kobold
way, my
were here.
kobold in the D&D game can summon bees with a magic ring.
Bees?
Bees! And then they just appear a big group of 22 bees.
I still wanted the Beezy box.
God.
Controlled by the bee demon in the bee dimension.
No, that was a rumor about my rings that could possibly summon a bee
okay.
demon.
Look, I have a bee too.
No, the Bee Zeeks box can only make a Bee Zeeks, which can do a single task for you and then immediately go back to the dimension it came from.
Oh. I like to think they all come from the same dimension.
It's not entirely impossible.
I have a bee. I have a blue bee.
But yeah, supposedly there's a small chance that my ring can
That's
accidentally
the
summon a
light.
bee demon.
All right.
Hey, everyone
Are
made
we
it out
still
except
waiting for Barry? Yeah.
We're always waiting for Barry.
I was skipping through the dialogue too.
Yeah,
Waiting for Barry, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
but Barry's yellow line, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. My
He does more
DPS is low, but
debuffs.
my healing is high. I hardly ever am below half health.
He says
can
this,
move
but
that
I'm
good.
pretty sure out of everyone here, he's the one that dies the most.
No, I think you die the most, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bard is kind of squishy.
Actually, before this bard was ready for this party, she was actually not doing too badly, and then she hit stuff at her level.
Yeah.
When it's solo stuff, she has zero issue handling it. It's whenever it's
Yeah.
group stuff that's like, oh, thanks, I'm dead again.
Yep.
Oh, look, something sneezed in my general direction. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here like a mile back. Oh wait, that's not safe either because something just spawned behind us. Fuck me.
He's dead. He's dead, Dave.
My kobold's no better. Kobold paladin. Two or three battles last night. Died at least twice.
Yep.
Admittedly, one of those was an elephant literally stepping on him.
Yep.
You should have been you should have been a kobold barbarian.
23 hit points. The elephant steps on him for 27. Boom.
Then you would have had that D12 hit point per level.
And there's an ongoing rivalry between me and one of the wizards, and one wizard goes, "Yeah, who's the tough guy now?" Fuck you.
Hey, Matt. 11 days.
Like I said,
11 days.
You should have been the kobold barbarian. I mean, remember the gnomish jackhammer?
Yes.
The problem is
Oh
we
my
already
God.
have a barbarian in the group.
That was 4th ed though.
I know it
Yeah.
was.
It was a broken thing to do, though.
Problem is, we already got Barbarian in the group, so I wouldn't have gone for that anyways. Also, I would prefer my choice of god for my kobold, but the
was
setting
that?
doesn't have that god.
Should have gone Cobalt Monk then.
Oh.
I am reminded of the
I
frog.
kick him in the head. You're a kobold. I jump kick him in the head.
Well, you should have seen me. Before the elephant stepped on me, I smited. As a matter of fact, it was my first double smite, because technically I could add my big electrical smite to it, so it got smacked around by kobold for over 20 damage.
Yeah, you did your divine smite on it, and then it smote you.
I do remember the grossness that is Paladin Bukkake. I've seen it.
Yes.
It's when it blows all of its loads.
Well,
Good old Chuck, we miss him.
Well, when you do that, you also just burn through all your spell slots, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. How much damage did he do to that one guy? What was that?
He dropped the boss in one shot.
In one Uber smite.
In one Uber smite, he dropped everything he had, and he was basically
and he did
doing
like
nothing but-
130 some points, I think.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And we were like,
I need to keep reminding myself I also have the ability to heal me and other people nearby when I smite. That could come in handy.
Oh, we were higher than that. I think that was like
more like
level
5
6 or 7.
It was early on. We lost Chuck pretty early on.
I believe the next level up I find not only get more spell slots, but I also believe... Oh yeah, I get to attack twice in one round.
Because if I remember correctly, Isla's Fireball was pretty much a new concept for her.
Yeah, that's true.
We're still waiting on Barry?
Yeah.
Still waiting on Barry.
Fighting the big bad.
Hey.
She's nearly dead. I've hardly taken any damage.
You're using your bow, aren't you?
You're hardly taking any damage, but it's taking forever. And a day.
I know. And dead.
Well, that's good, because we've got exactly 5 minutes left on this stream.
Ooh.
Campfire.
There we go. Nice and warm. Unlike outside, where what's the current temperature for outside?
Last I checked, it was -4. Let me double check.
It is. Ah, shoot! Got to get into the phone.
Update phone. Update phone.
-1 right now.
Oh, you're warm compared to us.
Break out the shorts, man.
Oh, excuse me, -2.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for our weather to update. My phone doesn't like updating the weather properly. Well, I'll
Alright.
try checking in a moment.
I read
Though
for two
all
guys so far
oppose me,
tonight, so
I
somebody
shall
else.
slay a single orc should a Suriel die on this ill-omened journey.
You notice all the elves are dying for the dwarves?
Yep.
That's gonna heal relations.
Uh-huh.
Who's reading for this guy?
If no
Was
one
it
else
me?
wants to, I can, but...
This cannot have gone worse. This terrible misadventure will have claimed another life by sunrise, and we are no closer to accomplishing it and being done with this foolish errand. I care not for Mazog. Let the... What is that word, Sarah?
Guiguile.
Guiguile wreck his body until its ending, and we shall all be better off. But the wounding of Azuriel I cannot tolerate and will not. I would slay 1,000 spiders were it to mean saving poor Azuriel, but I shall slay a single orc should she die on this ill-omened journey.
So wait, are they all the way back in Oscalath?
Looks like.
Or is that Oscalad that we went? No, it's Oscalad. So we are through something.
Yeah.
Alright. It does not matter, my friend.
the hidden
The
guard?
errand has failed.
They cannot guard
Even
even
were we
themselves.
now to come to the gates of Dol Guldur, we would possess only a body to exchange. Mozog will not be alive at the end of the journey. Our chance of saving Bori dies with Mazog. The hidden guard, they cannot guard even themselves.
Meh.
Well, he's not completely wrong. That was
Yeah.
that was a mess.
So far it has been nothing but messes.
Yeah.
I do not want the hidden
cannot
guard
die.
to fail. Mazog cannot die.
I'll take those gloves, thank you. Bye
I
bye.
know of
Gloves
an
and
antidote.
Take those gauntlets,
an
thank you.
antidote. The ingredients are very rare, but Serial Wince is clearly
Very, shut up.
Clearly in a great deal of pain. When she has recovered enough to speak, she weakly continues. I need an unmarked venom sac from the same brood of spider, Siwathel, or black venom, and a flower. The flower Soragulus grows upon untended burrows in Mirkwood. It blooms only for a few days in the year and dies. There may not be any remaining this season. She gasps for air and is silent.
Hey, is that where we want to halt it for the week?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I love how he's just like sitting there.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Mazog doesn't care.
He's just like, yeah,
I'm done
That's
too,
better,
but
right?
whatever.
Yeah, right.
Whatever. Yeah.
Nobody cares about Mazog.
Who the fuck cares about Mazog?
Alright, so we're gonna come out here, right?
Yeah, we're at Emin Loom, so we're basically.
Right, yeah, we're at Oskalov.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the hub.
Yeah,
So wait, did they retreat from the Scuttle Burrows then, or?
Yes, they ran
More
like
or
little
less.
bitches.
Yep.
Okay.
Dang it.
And we get to go back in, lucky us.
Yay.
You all failed us. Why don't we just lead everything? Why aren't we treated like heroes again? Because we could get this shit done better than they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright guys, that's it for my stream anyway. Everyone have a good day.
Yep.
Good night.
Night,
See you
everybody.
all next week. And again, tomorrow's more Star Wars.
More Star Wars, and also tomorrow is Borderlands 2.
Ah, yes. Borderlands 2 with most of this group.